Hi, and welcome to our 13th episode. And I'm in conversation with the Dean and Director of Six Cricket Academy, Mr. Jeshwant. Welcome, sir.
Thank you and welcome all.
Mr. Jeshwant, I've been interacting with parents, and the big question what parents are asking me is, at what age should a child start one-on-one coaching?
Yeah, it's a good question from the point of view of the parents. But my question back to them is, why one-on-one? It's a team sport. So what is the harm? There is an advantage with one-on-one at a particular stage. The question rightly being so that at what age? I don't think it's the age which matters here. It is the skill. So if you're ready to start representing, if you're good enough, because everybody cannot represent. I keep telling that the success rate in cricket is not that great. So there are very few people who get an opportunity to excel. So obviously you must be very good at that sport. So once your son or daughter gives an inclination that he or she is going to perform, doing very well, and that is the time. It's not the age. Once you get that hint that yes, this person is made for sport. So if you look at KL Rahul's example, I recently heard somewhere or read somewhere that he's not completed his graduation. So he did not have time. But what about his cricket abilities? So when you have cricket skills like that, then it is time at whatever stage you can start one-on-one, and probably the person who's asking this question is, should we stop school and then spend all the time in the game? So you can do that provided your son or daughter has that basic inborn talent to play a particular sport.
Should open schooling be a part of a cricketer?
Yeah, I expected this because, again, the question is why? What is the harm in going to school? Because school teaches you a lot. And after a certain stage, when you're representing at a high level of cricket, it is all about your character. See, one-on-one, what happens is, I actually call that one-on-one as, one-on-one pampering. I don't think it is one-on-one coaching. It is, there are so much, so much I can talk about that. It is like, Sufi, I've heard a very big investor in the business channels where he said that you don't become rich by buying gold, but all the rich invest in gold. So if you can understand that and analyze as to when is the time for me to start open school or start one-on-one coaching, you don't get better or reach levels by doing these open schools or one-on-one coaching. But when you reach a level where you need to spend a lot more time, I think that is the right time, and that is the right time for you to probably move on to open school, or maybe like KL Rahul might finish his graduation a little later. So the advantages being again I'm telling you, being a team sport, there is a lot which a school or college teaches you. Your friends or your teachers, the pressures are a little different. Here I'm telling you, I keep telling this to a lot of parents. Your son or daughter goes and does one-on-one throughout, does nothing, whether it is school or education. Imagine the pressure he or she is going through. If he or she does not do well in that weekend match, the kind of next week he or she is going to suffer or go through, and that is a recipe to again fall in the next week, again falter in the next week. So cricket, as we know, that even the greatest of batsmen, other than leaving Don Bradman, everybody's average is around 50 plus and getting about 2 or 3 wickets or 4 wickets in innings. So when that is the fact, when 50 runs is the average, that means the greatest of the players will flop half the times. When that is the fact, you are exposing your son or daughter to spend the entire time only with the sport, and when it comes to match, he or she does not have the ability to mix with the team, does not have the patience, does not have the decision making. All this is not taught in one-on-one. You know, the one-on-one does not teach you decision making. You pay a coach. I don't even call them as coach. You know, you pay a person. A coach is somebody who knows coaching. A person who just chucks the ball is not a coach. I think you guys are not. The parents have mistaken here. So whether that person knows coaching, supposing the person who's chucking the ball or throwing the sidearm does not know about batting. And if there is a bad habit which is developed by the cricketer, the bad habit is only going to get better. So then where are you expecting performance? So my simple answer to both the questions is your one-on-one will help only to get better. Means when you are good, it can get you to better. It will not make you good. Second, about open schooling, if the reason is like travel is too much, and the time spent on travel or other reasons is too much, then it's okay. But there is a great disadvantage by missing school or college.
Quantity over quality. How many matches you think a child should play every month?
There again, there is not. I don't see there is a specific rule as such that this child should play so much, that child should play so much. It depends. Again, first thing which the parent, which I want to convey today is that you please check whether how good your son or daughter is, and then all these make a difference. Now, assuming that your son is good, see that what is another fad now. What is happening is start early and finish early. So, I've seen a lot of cricketers who are having this burnout issues by the age of 16, 17 because these parents are sending their children putting into sport at a very early age, but when it matters, they're really mentally burnt out, physically burnt out. So this is not going to help anything. There's a great talent lost this way. So if he is mentally fresh, because see, as a young kid, they want to just play for 365 plus days. So it is the job of the parent and the coach to see that how mentally fresh, physically fresh he is. It is just not quantity. There has to be a mix of both, and that only people who have played the sport, who know coaching, will have a knowledge about that. It is certainly not a quantity. It has to be a mix of quantity and quality.
Thank you so much, and also stay tuned for more videos in the following episodes.
Thank you.